no see. It's been a minute since I played this game. Honestly, can't remember the last time I played this game. Can't remember what the last episode of this game was. I'll put it in the video, of course. But I honestly wanted to continue this game because I actually really like this game. This game is very, very cute. Like, it's very cute. So a lot of games that I did not finish, that I'm gonna get finished and everything, I'm gonna start doing. And October is coming up. That means I need to do something for October. I told myself for October I'm gonna be streaming every single day, and every day it'll be like, I know for sure it's gonna be like a horror game, but some days might have 2 streams in it where I'm recording other content and stuff. But I know for sure that I'm gonna be streaming horror games and recording them. Okay, so about that, what happened was I got caught up with work, I got caught up with school, and I forgot I had a whole nother class that I needed to attend to that doesn't end until the 2nd of July. No, the 12th of July. So I had to end Spooktober Fest early. I'm sad and disappointed that I wasn't able to keep up, but a lot of stuff was, it was very, very busy, and I do apologize. I also do want to apologize because I have not been uploading. It's been hectic. I'm trying to move. I'm trying to, work out a lot of stuff in my life, and it's been a lot. So please bear with me because I also had to switch to a different software to edit videos because my thing had ran out while I was using Power Driver. I would never use that fucking software ever again. But now, I'm getting back on track. I'm a post like all week. I'm a try to post all week. I'm not gonna say it because every time I say something comes up. So I'm a try. So please bear with me. Have patience. I'm not trying to ghost nobody. I'm not trying to be a liar. Just, believe in the process, okay? Believe in the process. I know sandcastle. We did fireflies and sandcastle. Those are the 2 things I remember. I remember old girl started to get closer with green haired dude, and then sandcastle happened. He ended up getting into an argument with Miranda's sister's friend, and that happened, and he couldn't understand where he was being an asshole about it. But let's go shopping. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go shopping, period. Pooh.
The fuck you mean your mama didn't teach you how to cook? Your mama didn't teach you how to suck dick, but you could suck dick.
A familiar voice drifted across the street and drew your attention away from the snail you've been watching inch slowly across the pavement. His daddy is so fine. Ugh. Cove waited in front of his dad, pushing his green hair back off of his face from where the breeze was blowing. It's over his glasses. I bet his dad's not even in his 30s yet. That's a man that had a kid when he was a teenager. He looks so good. He looks good. He looked to be paying only a mild amount of attention as he was being handed a few slips of green paper. Ooh, give me some money. It reminded you of when you first met Mr. Holden, although he's probably not paying Cove to be friends with himself. Oh yeah, I forgot. His dad paid me. His dad paid me to be his friend. You know how insufferable of a person you gotta be for your dad to pay other people to be friends with you? That's actually crazy. Cole's dad seems to feel your gaze somehow, or maybe you made a noise because a second later his eyes were on you. He waved you over with a smile. Okay. He looked happy to see you, but you still felt a little weird for getting caught. You gotta learn how to be more sneaky. We is not that kind of person. If I'm looking at you, I'ma look at you. Obviously I wanna see you. Like I'm not gonna sneak around. Look at you for a reason. You brushed your hands together to free them of sand, then jogged over to join the two.
How's it going?
Good to see you again. What excitement are you up to today, Miranda? Taking a walk. I found a pretty cool snail across the road. There's lots of snails around here. Mr. Holden grinned at you kindly. Are you flirting with me? I'm a child. This is a child. After you finished answering the question, Mr. Holden and Titian returned to Cove, who was preoccupied with folding the bills he had into a small rectangle. Sounds fun. You know Cove was about to hit the store by the beach. Why don't you go with him? Oh, okay. Yeah. Take me on a little adventure, like a little date. Come on. You shrugged. Cole was in the process of making a small, similar motion. You didn't have anything else to do, and you haven't been to the stores in a few days. Maybe there was something new to look at. Maybe is that okay?
I guess.
I was... Damn, okay. I was going by myself, but I guess it is. You don't have to. Great, I'm sure you guys will have loads of fun. Mr. Holter reached into his pocket and pulled out a leather wallet filled with money. Hey, you finna give me some cash. You found it odd since your moms only ever seem to have cards in theirs. Moms are responsible and they use cards. Dad's always getting cash for some reason. Here. He leaned in to pass a crisp 10 to Cole, giving him a wink and a whisper. Get something for your friend, too. Sure. Damn. That's my boy. Are you what? Are you trying to set us up on a date? Hell no. This is why you're a single father now. Cole's dad ruffled his son's hair as he was straightening back up. The bill in his hand still held out towards the green-haired boy. Take care. Cole accepted the bill after a second and slipped it into his pocket. Then with one last nod to his dad, he turned and started walking. You followed after him, intrigued at the possibilities this outing might bring. Hopefully it's just me and him, because I feel like me and Cove can have a really good friendship or a good bond with each other without anybody being in our presence. I don't need my sister. I don't need her nagging, needy ass friend either. I don't like that little boy. He's actually aggravating as fuck. Cole strayed towards the gentle tide creeping up the sand, and you fell into place beside him. It was a nice day. The sun was shining, and there weren't many clouds in the sky, though the wind coming off the ocean kept it from being too hot. You took in a deep breath, enjoying the scent of salt and ocean air. When you looked at Cove, he was dragging his feet through the sand a little, and you slowed down to wait for him. God damn. My brain's not working. His eyes searched the ground intently. You looking for sales? Cole startled a little at the sound of your voice and mumbled a sort of. If you see any, can you let me know? Of course, I got you, buddy. You can manage that. You dropped your view to the sand, watching carefully so you didn't step on any. You were good at finding shells. You had a lot of them at home and always found new ones whenever you visited the beach. The comforting sound of the waves filled the silence with pleasant white noise, and you played a little game with yourself as you walked along, getting as close to the water as possible without getting wet. It resulted in you having a run up the... Fuck! My eyes is quicker than my fucking head. It resulted in you having to run up the sand quickly when a wave rushed in more than a few times. And although Cole threw a few glances your way, he didn't say a word. Maybe I shouldn't smoke and play a novel game. I I need to lock in because I sound illiterate as hell. What did you want to go to shop for? What do you usually do on the beach? Should I keep the silence? Because sometimes you can just be completely silent and be vibing with somebody. You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to, like, you know, interact with each other. Y'all can just literally be in each other's presence and be quiet, and the vibe still be good. I don't know if he's that kind of person. He's very introverted. That's why I know for a fact. He's very much to himself, and he doesn't like to share, like, the people he's chilling with. I don't want to say he's jealous, but he kind of gives up jealous vibes. He's an immature kid. Like, I'm not gonna ask him what he usually do at the beach because we already know that from the sand box castles. He makes, you know, sand castles. I'm gonna spark up some conversation just to see, because he's not really talking to me. And my personality I made for my character is very, I don't want to say very introverted, but it's introverted. I need a new sand pail. Or sand pile. Yeah, what happened to your old one? Cole narrowed his eyes, seemed to think deeply for a second.
Whoa.
It disappeared. What? Really? Cole ducked his head down, lacing his fingers behind his back. It didn't seem like he was going to continue, so you nudged his arm. Don't push it. Like, I mean, okay. How did that happen? Well, Cove opened his mouth and shut it again, considering. I took it to the beach one day. When I got home, it wasn't anywhere. So you left it at the beach. You left it there? Nope, it wasn't at the beach when I went back. Then you lost it. It disappeared.
So
You lost it. What about you? What do you do out here? We're not gonna do the... Okay, let's do this. Last summer, Lizzie and I built one that was as tall as me, and sometimes they have sandcastle building competitions down by the boardwalk. Cool, I bet you can win. That's the first time I ever seen him smile. That was weird. You smiled at Cove. Maybe the two of you would build one together one day. You already did, but yeah. Once you reached the shopping area, the noise level grew exponent. My brain. I'm here for the vibes. I'm here for the vibes. I'm taking my puss. I'm here for the vibes. This is not school. I am in college. When I am doing academic shit, that's when I care about grammar and all that shit. When I'm out here in the real world where nothing's taken seriously, that's when I don't use my brain. I don't mind being a little slow and silly on stream and recording. I'm comfortable, I'm chilling, I'm relaxing. Roast me if you want, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I graduated high school, I'm in college, I am an AB student. You could suck my dick. No longer just waves and footsteps, but the chatter of people enjoyed the lovely summer day. The call of the birds trying to find bits of food left behind, and lots of salespeople trying to get attention. You sniffed the air as you walked beside Cove. You could still smell the ocean, but there was other scents now too. Pizza, pretzels, hot donuts. I do not like donuts. I mean, no, I take that back. I like Krispy Kreme donuts, but the breaded, like the breaded cinnamon donuts, I don't like those. That's like shaped like a ball. I don't like those. It was nice. I'm gonna be optimistic. The energy surrounding the area seemed to fill you, and there was a bounce in your step as you began looking at all the similar at all the familiar sights. There were so many things to do, you didn't know where to begin. You looked at Cove, hoping he was just excited as you were. He does not look happy. Cove was glancing from one side of the street to the other with a look in his aquamarine eyes that you couldn't quite work out. His eyes are like turquoise. I mean, I guess, I don't know. His eyes look like a bluish green hue of turquoise, like, but whatever. What do I know about colors? What's that? Cope pointed to a large crowd of people gathering near a few tables with large, colorful umbrellas blooming from their middle. You couldn't see past the adults who were blocking the way, but you knew there must be something worth seeing. Without another word, the two of you hurried over to see what all the commotion was about. Amazing Alexander. Feast your eyes on the amazing Alexander! In the center of the crowd was a man with a tall hat and a funny green coat that had 3 long tails. There was a little table next to him with a cloth hanging over it that read, "The Amazing Alexander" in glittery golden script. Why tell people his name if it's already on a sign? Ignorant child! Stay in the child's place. Cove hummed with understanding, then turned to walk away just as the amazing Alexander began shuffling a deck of cards. Maybe we should stay and watch. Cove glanced back at the man. He then briefly lifted his arms up off his side before returning them to place. You grinned, waving him to follow you as you raced back to stand in the crowd. With that, it began. The magic man pulled out one card out of the deck, showing it to the curious onlookers. It was a 4 of diamonds. Watch closely. You did, squeezing through a few of the adult onlookers to get a better view. Suddenly, the man snapped his fingers and the card just disappeared. Whoa! He is not impressed. The amazing Alexander, who had earned his title, turned his head and looked directly at you. He reached out with a kind smile. What's this behind your ear? He pulled out a monkey. When I say look away, are we or not look away, but look back? Are we looking behind us? I'm gonna say that. It wasn't enough to deter him, and the crowd of people gathered behind you made it impossible to move any further. He smelled like popcorn and candy when he stepped closer, and you swallowed anxiously. Personal space, 5 feet, nigga. Back up. Back up. Grown-ass man, why are you so close to a kid? Back up. You felt a tug, and then he pulled the 4 of diamonds out from behind your ear. What? You knew that it couldn't really have come from your ear, but you still didn't get how he done it. There were light applause from the crowd, and the man gave a deep bow. This is for you. It's corny. I don't know. I've never seen a magic trick in my entire life, so it's not really amusing to me. The magician plucked a pair of balloons from a clump of them tied down to his table. Both were in the shape of a dolphin instead of being a normal circle. One for you. Oh, one for you. One for your friend too. Thank you for being my assistant. Involuntarily, but whatever. What? Now you were really grateful he chose you. After that, he went to someone else in the crowd. Pick a card, any card. You know, it would impress me if he sneezed and a card came out of his nose. That would impress me. My uncle does that every time he visits. Not the balloons, the stuff with the cards. oh, here comes this fucking passive message, bitch ass nigga. Like, Cove, we're having a good time. For once, for the one damn time, just be positive. Cause he gonna be like, oh, my uncle do that shit all the time. That ain't special. Shit, my uncle pull out his butt. That ain't special. Like, bro, no, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Let's just have a good time. Cole spoke plainly while reaching out to take the dolphin that had been designed for him. Maybe it wasn't so special. Cole was just ruining the fun. At least you had a fun time. You wonder if Cole's whole family was magic. I'm gonna be blissful. If so, he was lucky. The crowd started to clear some, and you noticed to the side there was a whole rack of brightly colored kaleidoscopes on display. I had to really lock in on that word. You picked up a kaleidoscope. You picked up a Rubik's Cube. Since we came from a magic show, let's do the magic 8-ball. Ooh, these are cool. You shifted your balloon string to the other hand so you could hold it in front of you. Then you thought of a question in your head. Shake the ball and here's some kind of liquid slush around inside of it. Once you have given it a good shake, you held it upright, waiting for the answer to appear. Concentrate, it asked again. What? You wrinkled your nose and set the magic 8-ball back on the rack. It wasn't the answer you were hoping for. You followed Cove around to the other side of the stall. He went under the awning, careful of his own floating balloon, and you joined him. Did you have places like this in your old town? Yeah, let me ask him about his past. Cole blinked at you for a moment, and you wonder if you shouldn't have asked. You knew how much he missed that place. Not really. You nodded in understanding, looking over at stalls nearby. I wonder if I remember the voice acting for these characters. Probably don't. Oh, these are cute. I like that shark. I love sharks. I swam with the dolphin before. I thought dolphins would be a lot bigger than they are. They're just small whales. Like very, very small whales. Or not whales. Small sharks. I was more impressed with the sharks that was in the water more than the dolphins. And their skin is so smooth. Like when I rode the dolphin and pet it, it was pretty cool. I had fun. I wish I could took pictures and recorded everything, but you know, they want you to pay for their pictures and stuff. Like Orlando is a fucking scam. Yeah, while Cove looked at sand piles, you were drawn to the table with colorful keychains laid out on it. There was swan in the shape of sea creatures, and there was a plaque that read handmade, standing proudly in front. There were lots of different types. You saw a dolphin, a shark, a crab, a turtle. I like turtles. I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna pick up. That crab looked lame as hell. The shark looks cool. The dolphin. I'm gonna pick the turtle. Your hand stopped on the sleeping turtle, just barely poking it. Wait, are they real? Your hand stopped on the sleeping turtle, just barely poking its head out of the shell. They're handmade, so they can't be real. Why did they make it seem like it was real? It had flakes of metallic green on its back that caught the sunlight when you picked it up. You remember the turtles you had seen in the movie. You have been mesmerized by the way they gently glided through the water. Sea turtles are so cool. I love ocean animals. You were instantly in armor. Or armored. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never seen that word before. So I'm not even gonna know how to pronounce that. Checking the price though, your heart fell. $6. You didn't know much about money, but you thought that was a lot to spend on one thing. Yes, that's a lot for a keychain, but not really. You rarely had more than a $5 bill to your name. Though that changed the day you met Cove and his dad, you still had the $20 bill Mr. Halton gave to you hidden away in your room. Did you bring it? It was a grand sum of money, but you couldn't spend something that was at home instead of in your pocket. Why didn't you get it? What? Maybe you have to ask your mom to bring you here again one day, now that you knew what you wanted. Is that what you want? Yes, come buy it for me. Huh? Oh, it's $6. I didn't bring any money. It's fine. You don't have to. Cove didn't mind that. He took the keychain from your hand, and that was that. He was holding a small yellow bucket for himself too. My dad told me to. Oh, well, thanks for making a girl feel lucky. Shit. Like, why am I a chore? You seemed pleased. You smiled, pleased to have things worked out. It was nice of Cove's dad to let Cove buy something for you too. You had to remember to thank him next time you saw him. Can we call him by his last name? I'm tired of calling him by, like, Cove's dad. Like, what is your name? After Cove paid, the two of you stepped out of the store side by side. Your balloon dolphins knocked together and spiraling around the air. You watched Cove hold up his new pile to his face, examining it thoroughly. Hey, Cove. Yeah? I really like this keychain. Thank you. Cove shrugged, looking at the sea creature with impassive eyes. Cove looked further down the street where different food trucks were lined up. I love me some halal food. A burrito food truck and halal food truck? Ugh. He rested his non-cast arm over his stomach, and just as he did, yours let out a light growl. You hadn't eaten since breakfast, and after all of this wandering around, you were definitely ready for some lunch. Let's get some food. Yeah. The two wandered around a short while, looking at all the delicacies that were available. Oh look, he's smiling! Ah, he's smiling! Everything looks delicious and has different smells, both sweet and salty, whooped over to you, your stomach growling louder. After passing up hot dogs, snow cones, ice cream, and pizza, you both agreed on pretzels. Okay, I can't hate that. Cove got something sweet and cinnamon. And you? Me personally, before Auntie Annie used to be complete shit, there would be Auntie Annie's at the mall near my grandma's house, and they used to sell, I don't know if they still sell it, but it's a pretzel. What, you could put jalapenos on it, slap some garlic powder on it, and that shit would be bomb. Now they added like pepperoni and shit to it last time I went there, so I'ma say I'm gonna get one with chocolate. You licked your lips hungrily as the vendor handed your pretzel over, ready to take a big bite. It had tiny marshmallows on it and was dripping with chocolate, but just how you liked it. Damn. Lock it. Your mom didn't like you to eat too much sugar, but this was a special occasion. Mom's not here. She can't tell me what to do when she's not here. You found an empty table close enough to the beach that the grit of the sand made terrible noises when you drug Sorry, I had to cough. When you drug the chairs out to sit down. These balloons are gonna make it hard to eat. Wrap them around your, wrap them around your wrist. Cole placed his bucket on the table as he stared at his still balled up hand that was wrapped around the string. You open your mouth to agree, but an idea hit you. I know. After carefully placing your pretzel somewhere, it wouldn't get sandy. Oh my god. My brain just shit itself. Let me try that again. After carefully placing your pretzel somewhere, it wouldn't get sandy. You tugged the balloon dolphin out of Cole's hand and tied it in a delicate bow around his wrist. See, somebody using their brain.
Oh.
Obviously not me. Cole bounced his arm up and down in place, testing the stability of your knot. After watching his balloon jostle around but remain attached, he smiled, satisfied. Can you do it for me? He might fuck up my balloon. He repeated the ritual. Cole struggled somewhat with the cast restricting his fingers on one hand and a string already tangled around the other. Got it. The two of you spend a moment admiring your handiwork, both hands now free to allow easy munching on your pretzels. You bit into the doughy treat, savoring the taste of your tongue with a smile as you looked out over the ocean. I'm not gonna lie, that looks like a perfect romantic date. I'm gonna keep that in mind. After a time you finished your pretzel, you were done with Cove. It was boring not having anything to do. Damn. You pulled on the string of your balloon to bring it down to your level. Then you held the balloon in your hand, manipulating it to make it look like it was jumping through the air. If you turned your face towards the beach, it almost looked like it was swimming in the waves like a real dolphin. A laugh came from your side. Aw, he's having fun. That's so cute. That's actually adorable. When you glanced back at Cove, he had left the remaining part of his pretzel on the wrapper and he was gripping his dolphin too. Sam is a weird name. Merriweather? I'm gonna say Splash. Their trainers give fish and treats to help them perform tricks. They're the most famous dolphins in the world. You sighed, wishing you could star in a movie with a real-life dolphin. What's yours? Cole considered this question, placing the balloon against the table and resting his free arm across it in contemplation. It's what allowed pop, the balloon exploded in ribbons. No! Oh, so sad. He didn't even do anything. Oh no. For a second. Oh, he's crying. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. Oh, that's actually sad. For a second, all Cove did was gap in shock. Like you. Then his cheek puffed up, squinting his eyes, and you saw tears start to glisten. Oh, you poor baby. Just give me your balloon. Fuck it. Who cares? You should have my balloon instead if you want it. Cove looked over at you, frowning. I don't want yours. Oh. Shit. You felt bad for Cove, but you were secretly glad. You really liked the little dolphin and weren't too eager to give it up. At least I know you're a good friend. Cove spent the rest of the outing sniffling and didn't say much else. The passing of Cove's balloons was the last major event of your adventure. In the end, the two of you headed back late that afternoon. You separated on the beach, and while Cove went straight home with his brand new sand pile in his hand, you decided to sit for a while. You watched the waves and the sunset, fiddling with your new keychain. Another summer day was drawing to a close. It had been nice for the most part. Hopefully there wouldn't be any tears next time. Oh my fucking god. That actually sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you, that actually sucks. Damn. All I can say is damn. I don't know what else to say. Like, Sucks for him. He takes stuff too personal. Way too personal. Okay, I'm going to stop the video right there because this episode is almost an hour long and the whole recording is like 2 hours and 40 some minutes. So I don't want to add on the next episode to this because it might make the video like an hour and 30 and I don't want one video to be that long when there's like more events happening into the story. So I'd rather just keep it to a minimum of like 30 to hour long. But that's all I wanted to say for that. Like I said, I'll try to, have y'all see more of me. I'll keep my word on that. I'll try. It's just y'all gotta realize I'm in school, I work a lot, I'm in a relationship, and sometimes it just takes a lot of energy and brain power and just fog, to deal with. And entertaining is it's not easy. So I try to do my best. Just bear with me, be patient. Mwah. I love you guys. Y'all are the best. The people that are sticking around that's gonna watch this video and support it, I appreciate you. I'm still holding out on the live streams and everything because now holiday season is coming up. So until I figure out something like I want to do, like for the live streams or whatever, then I'll deal with that. But for now, I'm pretty good with just recording, but if I ever want to just do a live stream one day randomly and record something, I'll most likely do that. But for now, I'm just gonna stick to recording and editing and just handling what needs to be handled so I can make more space for other stuff. So holla at y'all. Peace.